Everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're doing the San Marino challenge, or a version of the San Marino challenge at least. San Marino challenge is to take the tiny microstate of San Marino, starting out the game ranked at the bottom of the FIFA rankings, and take them all the way to #1 in the world, and maybe win a tournament or two. Never know. Simultaneously, we're taking a team based in San Marino all the way to Champions League glory. In order to do this, we've taken over a club, a San Marinese club that plays in the Italian pyramid. It's a club that went defunct in 2019, I believe. And then in this save, we took them over, dumped a whole ton of money in it just to see if this challenge can even be done. Because if it can't be done in this way, I don't know if it can actually be done. So we are continuing on here. We are in season number 5, and as you would expect of a team with a lot of money, we have been promoted a lot. We're all the way to the top division, and right now we're sitting in 8th, just out of a European spot. The European Conference League spot would be 7th, a few points out of that now, but this is a pretty good showing for us so far. I have to say, it's really been a surprising season. But we just went through the transfer window. We're into the middle of February, and let's see how we've done since last time. We've been on a nice little win. We went on a nice little unbeaten streak here, starting with a 3-1 win at home over Milan. We won 4 in a row, unbeaten through 9 here. Game would say we're unbeaten through 10 in the league after that 3-3 draw at Roma. But then it came crashing to an end against Juventus, as you would expect. They beat us 1-0 at home in the last match, and now we're going to Milan to face Inter. So this is another match that we're looking at that's it's gonna be something. We'll see. And with the way the sim is running, it's probably all we'll get to before afterwards. We'll do some simming, but I don't think we'll get to this match against Breccia, who is a lower team down here in 16th. We have a nice 6-point cushion over 9th right now, which is nice because our top goal scorer, Nicola Monaldini, has finally decided to leave us on a free transfer, and after a year of totally giving us the finger in any contract extension, saying that our team's not good enough to fulfill his ambitions. And so for his ambitions, he has decided to go to Olympiacos, apparently, which is a bit of a middle finger to me. I guess he'd rather leave a mid-table Italian team that's on the up and up and go to Greece for some reason. He had other teams chasing him, but apparently getting into the Champions League group stage every year and then losing lots of matches there is where he wanted to be. No offense to Olympiacos. As opposed to growing with the club on the rise. So since he is leaving us, we decided to look towards the future, and he is not registered anymore, which means our team is going to be hurting a bit because he is the number 2 scorer in the league. So we brought in, let's look at tactics actually. This is who we brought in as his replacement. Victor Campo. Kind of a poor man's Monaldini, really. His personality's not as good either, but he's got the speed. Doesn't quite dribble as well, but his finishing's better actually. Unfortunately, he's just strongly left-footed instead of having a little bit of a weaker foot. But he's got good teamwork, good work rate. His passing is not as good as Monaldini, of course, because Monaldini could play as a false 9 very well, but there's still a lot to like here. And he signed for 2028, so we at least know we have a few years of him. So we're going to ride him. He's got 2 goals already in his first 3 matches, so hey, can't say that's bad. Also, he jumps better than Monaldini, so maybe he's okay in the air. Maybe. Bravery sucks, so probably not. But yeah, mentally he's nowhere near Monaldini, which is the problem. But he's got good potential, so we're happy about that. Also, we brought in on a free Sebastian Jara, Uruguayan. He's really good. I really like him. One of the things that I discovered that I didn't really think about when I first signed up, but is a nice bonus, is this is a club captain in the making here. Leadership, high. Teamwork, high. Work rate, high. Personality, great. So I think assuming this works out here, which looking okay. He hasn't quite stepped in quite good, and you know he's still adapting. That's why the arrow's going down. But next year we may have a new club captain as we continue to increase our talent level, our squad level here. But yeah, he's a deep line playmaker, so we've been working with him a bit on some slight tweaks in formations to see if we can play him in his favorite position a bit and see if that works. But the cool thing about it is he plays both central midfield and defensive midi, kind of like Nicola Monaldini does for us, except he's better in like every way. Kind of shimmy reach too. He's not the best tackler, but he's competent in everything. So so we mostly play him in central midfield, but can play defensively as well. So all about that. A bit of news here. Paolo Rossi went down to an injury. Sports hernia. He's out for a couple weeks. Sucks. Sucks for us. Sucks to be us. He hasn't been playing as much with Jara coming in, but he's definitely a piece that we didn't really need to lose. And also Mirko Aloici has been out for the past couple weeks. He got hurt. Is it an ankle or is it something else? I've forgotten. Ankle. So as our best defensive midfielder on the right, or our best defensive wingback on the right, it's a pretty big loss against some of the teams we're playing right now with Juventus and now Inter. So we're going to toss Nicola Monaldini, who is our offensive guy on the right. We'll toss him out there even though and see if we can just completely attack. I don't know. It's probably going to go bad. We actually played a match with Mario Medina up here when Cunha was out for a week. But he's actually pretty good too. He actually can play as a complete forward like Riva does, so that kind of makes me happy. But yeah, so we're gonna toss out a good team here and see how this goes. And I know how it's gonna go. It's gonna go badly. Alright. So like I said, we got Inter up. We're gonna follow that up. Brescia. Then we have Atalanta and Fiorentina and Napoli to start off March, which is a tough slate. Verona and Sassuolo, more manageable. Then Roma and Milan in April. And then we finish up with 5 teams that we should be able to take points from. So we are clear relegation at this point. We're in that fight for that European spot. Losing Monaldini hurts, but we're living. So we'll see if we can do that. Not hopeful, but you know, it's the way it goes. Alright, so they're gonna play a little box here. This is gonna be fun, so drop down to cautious, play what we get. I'm kind of thinking with what they're throwing out there, let's throw we're gonna pitch in support though. Yeah, are we attacking a little bit? Yeah. It's a bad idea? Yeah. Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah. It's okay. So we're gonna try and fight them off a little bit here, kind of crowd up the midfield, and hopefully our wingbacks can link play with our forwards, with Medina kind of fulcrum here in the middle. So these guys are kind of going forward. He's gonna kind of join them, and we're gonna kind of work that way, and we'll see how this goes. Defense is not the best. Defense and goalkeeping are the two positions that we are probably struggling with the most. But you know, that's what the summer's gonna be for. Alright. The one thing that sucks about ALA's top level, at least, is that 25-man squads can't bring in anyone new to cover for any injuries. So, not the most fun thing. Alright. I'm expecting you to win. No. Hey, Zoe, what's up? What we gotta do here? We're away, it's not one for the fans. We're a huge underdog, so let's go out there and give them the opportunity. I'm doing okay, you know. It's nice that there's no storms tonight, at least, like we had last night. But yeah, not much going on. I'm doing alright. It's kind of a match stresses me out because they're so much better than we are. Alright. Press. Never judged you on your typing skills. CT, what's up, my man? Press. Lukaku. He's gonna be a handful. We are not tackling him hard because that'd be a bad idea. He's good. Nope. Why are we tackling everyone hard here? This is not smart. Not smart at all. Alright. And we're also type marking everyone. That's great. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Not the best weather for soccer out there today. How do you think your conditions will affect your performance? Players can adapt. If they can't adapt, then they wouldn't be playing. Rossi misses out an injury. How much of an absence? Well, it happens. We know. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, look, the crowd is social distancing because they've never heard of our club. Thumbs up for that. Thumbs up. Alright. Let's see how bad this goes. How bad can this go? I'm doing okay, CT, you know. Things are good. How are you doing? You have power. I know that Texas has been a bit fun with their power situation lately. You could just be on your phone. This is not an assumption that I shouldn't be making. Oh God, Jesus. Well, this is gonna go real good, as you can see. It's not even your fault to just hit you, man. Yeah, toss it out here and let him use his pace. I don't know what we can do against this right now. I really don't. Not gonna have that many opportunities. We have all the possession right now though. What's going on here? Oh, that's good. At least you get power. That's crazy. We have all this possession right now. But yeah, man, I have no idea what's going on with your state. That just is ridiculous. Another. Oh, cleared that one off the line. This. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Definitely should. I should encourage. We're not creating anything. It's all bad. This is all bad. I knew it coming in, but still, seeing it is worse than the anticipation. Oh, we did create something. We just didn't see it. Great. Thumbs up for that. Thumbs up. Oh, anything, please. On the counter. Other way. Yeah, freedom from having power. It's a pesky. That's a pesky thing. Power, you shouldn't have it. Unlucky is not what I would say. Do I know what happened to Christian Eriksen? Yeah, he collapsed and had went into cardiac arrest, and they revived him. I was watching it. It was yeah, it was scary. Oh, they playing well with there. Okay, that's good. I appreciate that everyone's happy. Yeah, exactly. That's 29. Yeah. I talked about this on Saturday a little bit during my Star Trader stream, but it's scary that someone so healthy can have a heart problem like that, and makes you wonder especially for me since I'm older than that by a bit. And it's scary to think, you know, he's healthy. What happened to me though? But yeah, I'm glad he's doing better. That was absolutely crazy. Do I push you forward a little bit and drop? I don't know. I don't know here. Was it the hole in the heart thing? No, I think it's just one of those athlete things where, you know, they put their bodies under such stress for being high-level athletes, and sometimes there's complications from that kind of thing that come up from it. Yeah, and it's just it happens at that time. Yeah, they don't know for sure, but that's kind of what it sounds like. It's just, that's why like a lot of it's not the most uncommon thing for it to happen to an athlete to have heart problems, but it seems to be slightly more common in like high-level athletes than like general population, I think, in that sort of way. But yeah, it's super scary just to see someone collapse, and you know it's bad when, you know, his teammates are crying and can't see anything because they're blocking view of the camera very smartly, I might add. But you can see them doing chest compressions and stuff like that. You had heart screening done as high school? I didn't, even though I played baseball. I didn't get heart screening done, which is surprising. And I've had heart issues since I was young. I mean, it's smart though, because being under that kind of physical stress tends to reveal that kind of thing. I don't know, just do what we do. Just nothing. It's really smart though. It really should be mandatory. There's so many athletes that don't know that they might have problems, and just because no one would ever look for that because they're seemingly healthy. Oh my god, come on. Are you kidding me? You jump and you just completely suck. Jesus. We're not creating anything as it is. Oh, this is as bad. You passed out in 8th grade? Jeez. That's not good at all. Just actually, drop you back. Feels feel like I should drop you down further, but everyone's just playing so badly right now. There's just not much I can do about it right now. Oh, you're motivated already. Good. That's gotta be scary though. 8th grader passing out. Oof. I had collapsed lung in, I was gonna say 8th grade, but it wasn't. It was in high school, my sophomore year in high school. That was scary too, because I didn't know what was going on. Not as bad as heart problems though, I can tell you that. Let's create something. Go all the way in. Yes. Why? 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 Why did you miss? Why did you miss? Why? Oh, I do not know. You're our best player. We can't pull you. Even though you're playing, well, I mean, everyone's playing terribly, so it's not gonna make any difference. Alright, let's throw the rest of the subs on. You... Actually, no. Undo that one. Let's bring on read. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Support. I think that's smart. Everyone else, bad conditions, all bad. Get going. Let's try this. So bad. We were on a nice little run in the middle of the season, 10 unbeaten or 9 unbeaten really. Play a couple top teams and they blast us, of course. Ugh. Shouldn't be too surprised. This is music rating or mild. Yeah, I'm trying something different here. It's like it's a dubstep playlist. It's kind of interesting. I'm curious to see. I got tired of playing some of the other playlists that are out there. I'm probably not gonna do this one again the way this is going. I'll probably go back to the pistol pack pretty soon. In one of the next couple streams that I do this. Nah, it's not game music now. Nah, it's the only thing on from the game is crowd sounds. Hey, we scored! Woo! Yay us! Yay us! Good job! Yay! Yay! Yay us! That's why I kind of turned it down a little bit so it's not so loud. Oh, you're trying to score again. That's pretty nice. A little something to give us some morale. Oh, FIFA, the menus have a lot of music like that. Like any of the like action sports games that you actually control people in. FIFA, Madden, NHL, yeah, all of those have soundtracks like that. This is serious business, so there's no soundtrack. Serious business. Free kicks top corner, edge of the area, one of the highlights. Yeah, I thought it was great. Maybe I should have brought him on earlier. Maybe that was a managerial mistake. Oh, it's super serious. This is a game for grown-ups. They don't call it spreadsheet manager for nothing. I mean, it is a glorified spreadsheet. They let you play a game for grown-ups. They don't let me play anything. I just do it. Wait a second. It's the joys of streaming to nobody. You can play whatever you want. They did direct counterattack already. Let's try something different. Let's go to wing play. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I think you understand. It's like when I'm streaming with you. Streaming with nobody, to nobody, by nobody. It's all bad. It's cool though. Need to get some stuff up. We need some bonding up in this. Team bonding. Never heard of one. Cool. We did not come unstuck. We were pretty good, considering. Yep. That playing. Okay. Good. Where are these emotes from? They're really cute animals. What streamer has such cute emotes? That's the question. That's the question. It's not me. I don't have any. Because I don't have graphical design capabilities. As in talents, not programs. I should talk to my brother. He could probably do that. Very wholesome fear, okay. Or fur. Very wholesome. More wholesome than I am? What? They didn't play that. They didn't really outplay us that badly. I'll have to check him out because I need more wholesomeness in my life, I think, when I'm watching. Been watching too much chaos. Got 6 days though, okay. Mario game speedruns, ah. Not good enough for me. Speedruns are fun to watch. I usually catch some of the GDQ runs when they're running those. Mario, oof. All the Mario games or just some? I don't know if he's good enough. Or would be good enough. Got a good personality. Odyssey in 3D World? Oh, so the newer ones. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's pretty good. Awesome. He's in a lineup. Cool. I don't often get to watch a ton of it, but there's usually some game I want to watch, and I end up watching either live or the VOD. Just amazes me so much how they break the game so much. Yeah, he's pretty good. You don't like him, but he does better than that. Guess you were in the Ukraine, Scout. You don't like him. Taking fullback. Very athletic. $18, okay. Fullback? Really? Hmm. Yeah, kind of decent too. Keep an eye on you. $2.2 million, that's not bad. GDQ always makes you think, what game would I speedrun if I could speedrun a game? If I was any good at a game? And I can never figure out what I would do. I think there's a game I like enough that I would be willing to play that much of to get that good at. And now I just physically want to be able to do it, but even still, I would be like, I don't even know. Okay, they're all good. You can barely play casual, yeah. I hear you there. And usually the games that I gravitate towards are games that are long RPGs, open world games. I mean, open world games tend to be decent for speedrunning because you can often skip a bunch of stuff, but I like to take my time. Just enjoy all the ambiance. Defensive midfielder, okay, pretty decent, but super expensive. Oh yeah, Gladbach. That's not gonna help me. Oh yeah, no, 100% speedruns are crazy. I mean, some of the games they do are just, I don't even know how they come up with these kind of things. The last GDQ I was watching, they did Dragon Age, the first one, which is a big RPG that I spent 60 hours in. They did a speed run of that, and I'm like, what? It's like 4 hours. And like, how do you do that? I just can't even imagine. I mean, I'm sure they do like Mass Effect speed runs too. I think you could probably do pretty quick. 4 or 5 hour. Yeah, something like that probably. But I just feel like I'd be missing half the game, I think. A lot of all moons in Odyssey, wow. How long does that take? 7-8 hour run, my god. I mean, I play enough, you can know where everything is, you can just start just becoming efficient on it. It's 7 hours 28 minutes is the world record for an all moons run in Odyssey. Oof. Yeah, that's just marathon there. I mean, the physical preparation for that's got to be crazy too. anything I care about in the news? Not particularly. Developing again, good. Going up. Yes. Good. Yep, Traitor. Traitor still developing, good. But yeah, sitting for 7.5 hours is just crazy. Although I guess with the advent of standing desks and stuff like that, it's probably a lot easier to do. But man, that probably you can't drink much because then you'll have to like run to the restroom or something, unless you can time it somehow in there. But yeah, no, for a World Record run you wouldn't be able to do that. It's just physically ridiculous. Oh, you suck. Training good. B level, good. Oh, have to jump farm and they can like go to the bathroom if they need to during that. Oh, okay. Well, you have to be being able to time your eating to use the restroom to when that happens, which I guess is quite possible. Wait, doesn't he suck? Kinda. Yeah. I'd have to do like regular Mario runs for like 58 seconds. Oh, well, what did they say? They just got it down to like 52 or something. Of course, that's like pixel perfect kind of stuff you gotta do, which I could never do, but it's more my length of time. I'm surprised you haven't seen any of the older games. If you watch some GDQ, they're always doing older games. Games that I'm familiar with, games that I played. Well, not really. I didn't play all the games when I was young, but I play a bunch. Zacharian, you are old. Got that NES? I still have an NES. And an SNES. Also, emulator on a Raspberry Pi. But that's what I broke in on, is NES. Was a Wii. That was your first console, a Wii. Not much I can say about that. I liked the Wii though. The Wii was fun. Had some good games. Some really good games, and then some games that I never had gotten a chance to play. Had some pretty good RPGs. I still haven't played the first Xenoblade. Came out for that, for the Wii, and I never played it. Although they did do a new release of it for the Switch, which I should really pick up and play. Do I have a Switch? Of course I have a Switch. I was playing Animal Crossing on stream for a little bit. I don't care about you. Care about you. You're okay though. 7 improvements is not good enough. It was actually surprising how many people would stop by to watch Animal Crossing. Oh, I haven't picked it up in a while. I probably won't bring back a Switch stream until Mario Golf comes out. And that, I forgot what they're calling it. Toadstool Tool or Tour, maybe? Something like that. That's what I'm body. Mario Golf. Although I was thinking about doing a Golf Story stream to play through that again, because that was super fun. No, I don't think it's out yet. '25th, so 10 days. Mario Golf Super Rush, that's what's called. Okay, cool. Have to look into it. I haven't done pre-order or anything. The problem has been is just I don't have the Switch in here right now. I have it in the other room because wife and daughter like to play Ring Fit on the TV, so it becomes a little bit more of a hassle bringing it back and forth. Yep. Ring Fit's been great. I've been looking for a second one, and they're either super expensive or I don't trust the third-party ones. The Ring Fit is the Switch fitness game. You have a resistance ring that you do exercises with, and strap that for put around your leg and stuff. It's got a little RPG, exercise RPG to it. Pretty fun. Just a nice little workout. It's not the most strenuous thing, but if you hadn't been exercising all that much, it's a nice way to get your body moving. There were a lot of people that were looking into it when the pandemic started, and so it was out of stock for a while, but I guess they've got their stock going again. I got it right around release time. I think like a month after release time, so I've had it for a while. It was been a nice, or at least then it was a nice little way to get some exercise in that was different than what I was doing. Keep. Maybe. Don't want to sell. Oh, you're at enter. You're not going to want to come anyway. But it's got a, like I said, it's got a nice little RPG attached to it that kind of gamifies exercise a little bit, which is fun. Alright, I'll see ya. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. You're not good enough. Oh, kind of a target man. Keep an eye on you for being a target man. I really enjoy target man. Although I'm kind of going towards that complete forward right now. We have no transfer interest right now, but I wonder during the summer. Ew, your one-on-ones suck. Please. Please. 10 years old though, that's not bad. I mean, good handling, good reflexes, positioning. That's not the greatest, but he's 18. I have to look into this. Feel like he's undervalued a little bit. Short list is getting a little bit huge, but it's okay. I'll have to do a culling maybe over the summer. Should there be a re-rank of everyone as our reputation goes up? Be a good time to clear out some of the not as high potential as we think players. Yeah, terrible. Some of these are not terrible, and I'm just wondering why they're rated so low. Going through the Uruguayan side, looks like. Deck committee's here. And a striker. Probably not as good as I think he is. At least on that initial look. Alright. Sure, disappointing to take that loss, but we can do it. We can do it. Can come back from that. We didn't play that badly. We did not play that well either. But we held them there, so we gotta feel like that we have... It could have been a lot worse. Could have hurt morale a lot more if they put like a 5 spot or a real crooked number like some of the teams that put on people. I mean, you can see our goal differential here, 11. We're plus 11, which is good enough for 6th, I think. I don't think there anyone lower than us has a positive goal differential. Okay, Mancini. Perfect. There we go. Mentals are coming along. I know the one thing... it's consistency. It's really one of the things hurting him right now. He wants a new contract already. Look, dude, you're already an important player, and you're signed for 3 years. That's kind of crazy, man. I was kind of hoping he would hit wonderkid, but I don't think he's going to. He's got a decent contract already. You were hurt, that's why you were not playing. You are our best defender for a long time, and potential's not as high as we thought. That tells you something right there. He's our best center back. He's solid. Like, that's the kind of guy we want. The rotation piece, not as a foundational piece of our defense. But we're only slowly but surely getting our team better and better. Sure, we can bring at least one center back in, that'll be better. Or maybe one of these other defenders will low up and really start developing. I mean, a lot of like 19-year-olds. So I think, is Diaz 20 now? But Rodriguez, I think, is 19. Bertza is 19. He's in his adjustment phase, I guess. Adaptation. Well, maybe he's just not professional enough. Got Bermudez and loaned out to the Turkish First Division. Maybe he'll come back and have a nice little attribute spurt. That'd be good. He was on the cusp when he left, but I don't know. He's been doing some developing. Yeah, those are the two positions that we're going to really have to try and upgrade over the summer. Are going to be central defense and goalkeeper. I think if we can find a couple of players that can do the job. Goalkeepers are especially hard to find. U21s, which is a problem. But hoping one of ours, really, one of our youth ones really blows up, like Gualandi or Giacchetti. But not quite yet. But I mean, they don't really blow up until they're in their 20s. So it's a problem, but you know, we do what we gotta do here. I mean, Shinton's okay. I think ideally he'd be a backup. Mosquera is our backup right now. He's technically good, just mentally probably not sharp enough for this level. Alright. I went to Sims. I'll take a quick look at the squad. And then we'll end it a bit. It's a nice little, long little sim here, I guess. Wonder what they're getting into a bit here. Transfer window's closed. I mean, there's other transfer windows open, I'm sure, but trying to think of what would be slowing it down so much. Good thing is we'll have Luigi back for this match. Rossi won't be back for until next month sometime. Kinda sucks, but I get Hara acclimated to our team here. He hasn't quite kicked off yet. Alright, Breccia. Definitely worse than us. Try and play in control possession, it's interesting. Alright, so we are passive but clinical. They are passive and wasteful. Defensively, they give a lot of shots and they're leaky, while we do not give up as many goals. Conversion rate's a lot lower. Our defense is pretty good about giving up not the best shots, so makes it a little bit harder. Although, like I said, we apparently when you shoot from 30 yards away from us, that's like an XG of like 0.2 or 0.3, because apparently we just suck at stopping those, because that's where they score all their goals from, or like what we saw last time. Yeah, you are not good. Sorry, man. Right. So yeah, so we'll look at Shinton. Shinton's 23, so he's starting to get into that prime bit of development here. And 101s, reflexes aren't bad. 101s, solid there. The handling isn't as good. Pretty good in the air though. Got a good, nice jumping reach. Mentally, good decision maker. So I mean, the potential ability's kind of lacking though. Still got a little bit of room to grow, which is nice, but not sure here if this is what a leading goalkeeper for us. Curtis Mosquera, like I said, technically, high handling, good at one-on-ones, good reflexes, positioning is good. But mentally, got good concentration, but composure and decisions not so good. Gualandi, developing, still handling's not so good. Reflexes are still going a little bit. You can tell 19, he's coming along. The mentals are starting to come a little bit. And Cicchetti, you can see bits and pieces here. He's 18, so he's got a way to go. Mentally coming along. His composure sucks. His positioning kind of sucks. Like to see this increase too, but he's got good reflexes and handling. 101s aren't so good. The scouts rate him better than Mosquera, which I'm kind of doubtful of. I guess that's all in the mentals. But like I said, central defense here, Sani. Good solid center back. Potentials was 5-star for a very long time with us, but now down to 4 looks like. Hurts has kind of tailed off a little bit, but he's pretty much as good, but he's got good potential, so hopefully we can kick that on a little bit. He's only 19. Gutierrez, he's 20, okay. Come on along here. He was I actually brought him in to play the right wingback spot as the defensive guy, but we stuck him in as central defense a bit because he's been decent. He's like one of our better central defenders anyway. Kind of performed all right there, so should probably train him there more. But his potential kind of took a drop there too. Morelli's our backup here. It's probably be the one that gets replaced by whatever central defender we bring in. Diaz, there he is. He's 20. Either footed, very nice. Got that positioning. It's heading 6. But he can get up there at least and get his head on the ball. So, yeah, it's a lot of work here. His potential's not that great either. So we are missing some central defenders with potential. Out on loan, we have Bermudez. Potential is pretty solid though. You see, he's kind of grown here. It's not quite there. It's a good tackler though. Just nice. Positioning, not good, but you know, he's coming along. I think Forsman coming along too. Brought him in. Thought he might take the less defensive midfielder spot, but not quite. Good passer though. And this one's I'm worried about. Oh yeah, Rosil. Either footed. I brought him in as a striker to kind of play kind of a target man or complete forwardish kind of thing. So, but when a second division team comes in, it's like, okay, we'll play this guy. And I'm like, okay, well, he would have been playing in 5th division or 4th division if he didn't come calling. So we'll send him out there for some good old experience there. And got 5 appearances in Serie B. Not gonna complain about that. Yeah, so that's what we got going right now. I have too much else. Oh, our other Chukwu here, he plays central defender as a central defender as well. His marking sucks, which is why I'm not doing that, playing him here. But he's got a lot of versatility here. He can actually play that left wing back spot, which kind of makes you feel a little bit better. So Schmetzer's probably gonna leave. He's been a good servant. But I brought in Victor Luis to take his spot. And I was thinking about doing that during this last registration, but he got hurt, so I kind of held off on it. But he's pretty much the equal, plus he's got better offensive abilities, which would be nice. But yeah, I'm really excited about Victor Luis, so next year he'll get his run in just to be a rotational piece on the left. Oh yeah, and I brought in Mateus. Where are you, Mateus? There you are. Pure potential here, 18 years old. Got to start here, so I'm excited to see what happens here. I don't know, did we look at Alan Garo? He was a free transfer as well. Oops. For the winter break, so he looked pretty solid. So I figured, you know, it's a low risk to bring him in, see how it goes. Maybe we just end up selling him. But you know, he's solid. send him out on loan, see if get any takers. Oh, and another American target man. Here's in Cantu. 19. Figure we'll give him a chance to see if he can develop a bit for us. I don't have any hopes that he'll hit the first team, but he's got potential to spare if we can get him to hit it. And he's still got his 5-star potential, which is perfect. That's just great. This is exactly what I'm been hoping for one of our youth products here, to have that potential and maybe even reach it. I mean, Traitor is doing that too, but could it be doing that somewhere else? Like, how can you be ambitious and then leave to go to the 11th best league in Europe? Or in, it just doesn't make sense. That's ambition? That's why you don't want to sign? You'd rather go to the Greek league than stay and help us go up the ladder? I mean, he could have fired us in the Champions League within the next couple of years, I think. And then he, you know, once we're there, we have a much higher chance of winning than Olympiacos ever will. Even though Olympiacos probably just go on for like a year before they make a ton of money. But just it was just the case of the game saying you have a wonder kid, you shouldn't have a wonder kid. With your reputation, even though your reputation hasn't caught up because you were down in Serie A 4 seasons ago, so you shouldn't have wonder kid. And so we're gonna make sure you don't have that wonder kid anymore, and that's what happened. Very upsetting because, you know, he's a model citizen. There's just no reason that he shouldn't have at least talked to us about a contract. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just really don't understand what was going on there. Should I? No, I can't rehab you. Okay. But yeah, so we have a few players that we're gonna try and improve upon here over the summer, but that's still a ways away. We've got a long way to go. We got 3 months to go, so that's probably a couple weeks worth of stream still, so we'll see how that goes. But you know, it's good to have that out in the air here. You can see this is what I like about our team. You can see a lot of potential still out here to fulfill. So you know that there's a lot that we can work with, especially those ages. 18, 19, 18, 19, 19, 19, 19, 21, 19, 20. So what's for average age 19? Maybe 20? Then you go down a little bit. There's where the older players are, but they're going to be moving on a little bit. I mean, Peschini probably going to lose his... He's only in here because he's the captain still. But yeah, he's not up for it at this point. Coney's solid, but he's not going to be the one to lead us to the promised land. Victor Michel has been scored for us, coming up all over the place. Not scoring enough here at this level to earn that spot. But yeah, it's enough for now. Enough complaining and talking about the squad here, but you know, we're still in that fight for Europe, fight for that 7th spot. If we were able to get into European Conference League there, that'd be fun. But no worries if we can't. Just, you know, I guess maybe if we kept Monaldini registered and he was playing, that might be the way to go. Might have been able to do it, but I'd rather take my chances and start developing Campo now for the next couple seasons than to try and push for Europe. Although it probably would help our reputation a lot, but we're good though. We're good. We'll worry about that next season. I mean, or we'll see how things kind of turn out. You never know. We might go on another hot streak or something. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out a little bit here, watching. We'll be back Thursday for some more. Hopefully get through a few more weeks, maybe deeper into March, and we can see what's going on then. So thanks for hanging out. Hit that follow button, hit that notification button here on Twitch. Come hang out again. Much appreciated those hanging out today. You can follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter, exclamation point Twitter in the Twitch chat, and exclamation point YT get to our YouTube page. Playthroughs, you can find archives of this or playthroughs of like Star Traders and such up as well. And check stuff out. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff there. Much appreciated. And we do include a link to the Twitch and the Twitter in the description, so you can get to everything. So definitely check everything out. So yeah, that's good to do it here. Stay good, everyone. Stay well. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. So like I said, Thursday or this. Saturday should be our normal Star Traders and Valheim streams. And then Sunday and Monday we'll pick up Mass Effect again. So check that stuff out. Later, y'all.